Welcome back to The Range. Here we're going to talk about wrestling now. The Royal Rumble just happened a few days ago, and the winner is Edge, coming back from what was like six to 8 months of injury, with a torn Achilles, which was, to me, a little bit so soon. But like I say, he came back, and, he made it happen in the Royal Rumble. Chris?
Yes, he did. And my favorite match of any wrestling is the Royal Rumble. Bigger than the main event at WrestleMania. I like it better than the Elimination Chamber. Fatal 4-Ways, Hell in a Cell, it don't matter. Steel Cage, ladder match, I don't care what it is. TLC, Money in the Bank. My favorite match is the Royal Rumble match. And this year's Royal Rumble, to me, was a little disappointing. The most amount of superstars they had in the match at one time was 6. That is not good. I like the Royal Rumble matches back when they had like 10 people in there at one time. Just everybody going at it. You just never know what happened. The Royal Rumble seemed like it was so sped up. It was so sped up. They really didn't get to 6 people until like the 25th entrance, which was that. By that time, the Royal Rumble match is damn near over. It doesn't even matter anymore. But I was surprised about the certain people that eliminated other certain people. Case in point, R-Truth eliminated The Big Show and Mark Henry at the same time. And the biggest shocker to me, of course, was Shawn Michaels super kicking Triple H out the match. And before the Royal Rumble match started, I called Triple H, Shawn Michaels to be the 2 of the final 4 people. Shawn Michaels was one, but Triple H was not. Triple H, I'm very surprised by that. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised by the whole Rumble. Edge really did come off as a very big surprise. It might even been bigger than John Cena when he returned at last year's Royal Rumble. Well, the year before Royal Rumble. But I'm happy for Edge, but I just really felt that they could have done the Royal Rumble just a little bit better.
True. I mean, it's good to see Edge back. I mean, I haven't seen him wrestle in a while. Yeah, and there were so many surprises in this one. I mean, John Cena. I actually expected to see John Cena pull this one out, but hey, luck was not on his side. Edge was pretty much like taking everyone out, and R-Truth eliminating The Big Show and Mark Henry. Hey, I gotta give it to him. This kid is something special, and who else was another big shot? Usually Kane has a lot to say about this Royal Rumble, but he got knocked out. I'm like, what is going on? So this Royal Rumble, I like seeing Royal Rumble, like seeing everyone in there, but one of my favorite matches of the night was The Undertaker just dismantling Rey Mysterio Jr. for calling him out. I'm like, man, dog, hey. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't, and Ray, man, you ate that last one, dog.
Well, I'm not really a huge wrestling fan, but I did come in at the end of it, and I didn't know of the history of Edge and John Cena. So I do know that whole turmoil they had a couple years ago, and I followed it very closely then at that point in time. I was like, man, this is a pretty interesting rivalry they got going. The fact that I saw John Cena in the match after it looked like he was probably out 4 times the whole time I was there. It looked like he was supposed to go over the top rope, and then he didn't go out the top rope, and he was getting beat up all the time. He looked very sluggish and tired and everything. I knew there had to be some kind of reason why he was still in there. Because really and truly, I know a little bit about R-Truth. I really would like for him to be a part of that Final 4. But I said I knew something was going to happen, and when Edge walked out, that's all I could think about was what had happened at that back in the day, and really with all the spears he did against everybody else, you just knew Edge would take over that match. And I'm with Chris. If there was any wrestling match that I would watch, it would have had to be the Royal Rumble, because it is you got everybody in there.
Yeah.
You got all the superstars in the ring. Now, like you said, not all at one time, But you got some of them in the ring all in there. And it was great to have them all in there. And Shawn Michaels played a very good role when he got out there.
Boy.
Yeah.
Batista eliminating Shawn Michaels. What he did to eliminate him, it was just
Yeah.
well,
It was so simple.
It felt like Batista had a lot of hatred in his heart, to be honest with you. That among 3 other moments in the Royal Rumble where you had Beth Phoenix, which could explain why Santino was not in there, because if we found out that Santino was injured over that over-the-top challenge that happened the week before, and Jack Swagger just threw him out. But Beth Phoenix, believe it or not, eliminated the Great Khali by kissing him over the top rope. That in itself was a hateful moment. CM Punk giving Beth Phoenix the go to sleep, that was just something else. Why I feel Beth Phoenix, best women's wrestler today.
Yeah, another match, another person that stuck out, Shelton Benjamin and Kofi Kingston. I mean, I expected them to go a little bit further, but knowing them, their athleticism got the best of them, and they went flying out the ring. I was really disappointed with Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, speaking of flying out the ring, somebody who tried to fly and got pushed over, Matt Hardy, eliminated by Kane when Matt Hardy tried to get on the top rope, and next thing you know, Kane just said, whoosh.
I mean, Royal Rumbles are always exciting for me. I mean, just to see, you're going to see a lot of surprises and a lot of just pure hatred. It's like, you know what? Get out the ring. Why are you here?
Now, the big question is, who will Edge pick to face at WrestleMania? When he came on Raw, cut the first promo, came on Raw, was talking about how he should battle The Undertaker since he faced him last time he was at WrestleMania. He said he might face Sheamus. He's never faced Sheamus, so he felt that he can take Sheamus' title because Sheamus has never wrestled at WrestleMania, but Sheamus has defeated Cena and Randy Orton, even though he defeated Randy Orton by disqualification.
Still a defeat.
It's still a defeat. But I'm surprised on this particular promo, and Brandon, I'm pretty sure you probably thought this too when you saw it, the fact that he didn't cut a promo to build up something that could be between him and Christian, since they are brothers in the storyline they have. So I was very surprised by that.
Well, that could be attributed to the respect given to the ECW Championship. But, Sheamus and The Undertaker, The Undertaker himself, a legendary figure. Who wouldn't want to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania? Of course, Edge, did lose at one point in time to The Undertaker at WrestleMania. When Edge was the champion, Undertaker earned the championship back. But against Sheamus, if Sheamus was to keep his belt after the Elimination Chamber, then who's to say that wouldn't be a great match? Sheamus, he has come up, almost, overnight, and he has beaten some of the big name players in the WWE. I say when you beat John Cena for the WWE Championship, you put that man through a table. You are solidified. They love you, and lots of people hate you.
Especially when you beat him 3 times. I mean, Cena pretty much has been owned by Sheamus. And, I knew that Randy Orton, Sheamus fight would be something, but I wanted to say, I had Cody Rhodes. God, these things suck. Had Cody Rhodes not decided to intervene, I would have loved to see exactly what the outcome could have been. I mean, Orton probably would have lost, but it would have been probably down to the wire anyway, because Orton pretty much had the momentum before it had it taken away from him.
This has been The Range for this week. Make sure you tune in next week. We'll have some more issues, some more topics to talk about. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.